Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools invites you to the graduation ceremony. Harding University High School, Class of 2020.
What's going on, class of 2020? I want to welcome you all to the official Harding University High School graduation ceremony. Now, I know what you all may be thinking. I am aware of how strange and different it may be hearing this through the screens of your phones or computers. Trust me, if it were up to me, I would have loved to do this the traditional way, so that I may have the pleasure of seeing all of my amazing, strong, and successful scholars here with me. However, it won't be like that this time. And you know what? That's okay. Sometimes in life, we don't always get what we want, or as what we expect. As unfair or as disappointing that may be, it's just the way life goes. However, with that being said, you're still here. You've managed to allow yourself to continue in this journey, and look where you are now. I can't begin to explain how courageous, strong, and daring you all are for accomplishing this goal. I want to talk to you all about something. This subject that I'll be discussing with you all is a vital subject in our lives. It's a trait in which it will allow us to accomplish so much more, not just for ourselves, but for our society and the world as well. This subject is consistency. To be consistent is typically viewed as always behaving in the same way, having the same attitudes towards people or things, or achieving the same level of success in something. As true as this may be, I don't think this is the best definition we can give consistency. With that being said, here is my definition of consistency to you all. Consistency is the act of being able to achieve your goals in a timely and efficient manner in which any disturbance won't stop you. You have all been consistent in your efforts to graduate, and you should all be more than proud of yourselves. This is a goal that not everyone is able to achieve, but through all of the hard work, through all of your homework assignments, through all of the essays and extensive readings, through all the times of having to meet with your counselor, all the times you all had to wake up early and catch the bus, all the times you all had sports practices and club meetings, while also having a job to help your families maintain, through everything that has been thrown at you for the past 4 years, you have all made it here today. You have all accomplished high school and have been consistent throughout your journey. And I just want to congratulate you all. With all of that being said, I will leave you all with this. Do not stop believing in yourselves. Believe in this country of opportunity, even through the harsh times. Keep pushing forward in your goals, whether it be college, military, or even working or starting a business. Para todos los que hablan español, escuchen mis palabras. Entiendo que puede ser difícil, pero quiero que sepan que creo en ustedes. Hoy estás aquí porque no renunciaste. Todos enfrentamos tiempos difíciles, pero comprende que la consistencia lo llevará a sus sueños. Cree en ti mismo y en este país de oportunidades. Si vas a la universidad, al ejército o al trabajo, no pares. Sigue adelante y alcanzarás tus objetivos. Thank you and congratulations, everyone.
As a class, we came in as freshmen, unknowing what the future lies ahead of us. And to be honest, we still really don't. The only thing has changed is that we know a little bit more of the world around us. Within our 4 years of high school, we have acquired knowledge that will remain with us for the rest of our lives. And I'm not just talking about the algebra and the essays we begrudgingly had to do, but more than skills that are important to everyday life, that we must hone to be successful and make a difference within the world. Because we all know the current situation in the world is not the best right now. The important thing to remember is that while one person can make a difference, a whole society can make that difference permanent. Just because we were dealt a difficult hand doesn't mean that we can't play it well. All we have to do is be tough but open-minded and with a caring heart to make that possible. The world's a positive-sum game out there, meaning we win when other people win too. So when we graduate and enter the real world, we must remember to give back to our community whenever we can. That's how we went, with all of us together. In that sense, this is not just a graduation. What we're celebrating is way more than that. Despite the fact that we, despite our circumstances we face in the world right then and now, have done it. We, as a collective whole, are now able and capable to take up the mental leadership because we all know that the world needs our fresh ideas more than ever. Now, we're still novices of going out to the world, and we still need to demonstrate that we can in real situations. But this is just the first step which proves that we have the potential and the drive to get things done. To say all this, we must not forget where we came from, our upbringing and all the influential adults that we have interacted with to help cultivate our minds and prepare us for the future. Harding was the training ground that helped us figure out how to navigate on our own in the world. We may not be aware of what our calling is, but I'm pretty sure we will all know that we will find it, and whatever it is, we will be passionate about and do good in society. With this, I want to say thank you to all the teachers who have, one way or another, taught us a thing or two. Thank you to all the parents who pushed us to be our best or with us when we needed them. And thank you to all the friends who have struggled alongside with us and made this journey unforgettable. And while we may have our diplomas mailed out to us, that doesn't make what we're celebrating any less special. We, as the class of 2020, we must be proud of all our accomplishments and we have achieved and look forward to changing the world for the better. We may be going through a rough patch right now, and we may face some adversity in the future. But we should not let that be the reason why we can't start fixing the bad or improving the good. Just know that whatever happens, happens, and that it is up to ourselves as future leaders to create a new path, a better path into a bright future. It may be hard to do at first, or second or third, but I know, and your parents know and your teachers know, that all of us are ready for whatever lies ahead. We are the great historical class of 2020, one that will be remembered for a long time, and that we do not give up. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Shanley Vong, and I'm honored to have the opportunity today to speak to you as Harding's Class of 2020's valedictorian. First, I want to thank those who helped us graduate. Thank you to the teachers, mentors, advisors, and tutors who've inspired us to keep learning and have put up with our teenage angst. Thank you to our family, parents, guardians, and friends who've supported us through our journey thus far. We had our highlights and our achievements at Harding, from receiving academic and sports scholarships, qualifying for states and conferences, learning and mastering a new language, being the first in your family to graduate high school, and even the first to attend college. Whatever your accomplishments are, I commend you all for your achievements and all you've done thus far. But we had our challenges. Since we come from different backgrounds, we might not have the same problems or the same obstacles to face, but we do share some of the same internal and external struggles. Some of us dealt with people, even our own peers, who have doubted us and invalidated our opinions, while others struggled to meet the expectations of our peers and family. Some of us supported our families by translating English into another language, while others had to work multiple jobs to support their family. But we overcame our obstacles, and some of us are still trying to overcome them. So I praise you for having the strength to persevere through your challenges, striving to achieve your goals, and aiming for excellence. But there's something we must need to address. Last week, and even before then, it's been an extremely difficult time marked by physiological, emotional, and physical violence. But we must remember to set aside our differences, seek to find common ground, and care for one another. We must stand together and fight for each other. We are stronger as a community than by ourselves. We must educate ourselves and others about those who threaten equity in this country. Because on May 25th, George Floyd was murdered by the police officer who strangled him to death. Because on many accounts, many Asians, including myself, have faced xenophobic threats, attacks, and slurs. Because there are endless records of violence and injustice placed on minorities that's been happening since the birth of this country. Because without justice, there is no peace. Please do not stand in silence when there is a deafening threat of injustice looming in front of us. When we stand together, we have the spirit and determination to persevere through this time, and we have the strength to overcome anything that might come in our direction. As we embark into the next journey in our lives, I want to take this remaining time to invite you to reflect on those who enabled you to graduate today. For me, it is my parents and my siblings who made this possible. My parents came to the United States looking for a better life after they were escaping a poverty-torn Vietnam. They worked tirelessly for years, and no matter how stressful it was to pay the bills or how hard it was to adapt to American culture, they never stopped dreaming for a better life for my siblings and I. So I do this for my parents. I want to make them proud and to know that their sacrifices were worth it. I do this for my siblings. I want to serve as an inspiration and role model to them. We will be the next generation of this society. We have the power to change for the better, to progress in an era of equity, and to work towards solidarity. Stand with those who are speaking up and take action against violence, racism, and injustice. We have the opportunity to make an impact in our society because change starts with you. Change begins with us. We graduate today and head in our separate ways, but together we will become the leaders of the next generation and move towards an era of change, innovation, and prosperity. Congratulations to the class of 2020, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
I know it may not feel like it, but indeed you are the chosen class, this class of 2020. You're a united class, this so-called pandemic class. The class where everyone is striving to graduate with you and wishing you the best on your graduation. I know this is not a regular graduation that you envision. You never could have imagined that we'll be doing this virtually. You've always dreamed about walking across the stage. You've always dreamed about hearing grandma and grandpa and cousins, uncles, mothers, and fathers screaming for you, saying, yeah, baby, you did it. I know that's what you want to hear. But this is a little different. But I'm going to be the one saying congratulations to you. But even though this may not have all the pomp, but there are circumstances to your graduating, circumstances that makes you the best graduation class. And as a class, you have definitely stepped up. You have a purpose, a vision, an energy, and hope. This is unprecedented in this type of ceremony, but what we also have to remember is that I wish I knew the path forward. I don't. There is much uncertainty. In truth, there's always has been uncertainty. But I am certain that in the times that include Black Lives Matter, George Floyd, and a national pandemic, COVID has taught us many things about ourselves and the individuals around us. C, our compassion, has allowed us to learn our limits and extend our understanding of compassion that we have for others, not just in theory, but actual in practice. Order, it has allowed us to learn order in how we organize our day and how everything flows, and also how to order curbside from nearly every restaurant in Charlotte. I, as in insightful, it has allowed us to learn who we are, how we handle change, how we cope with stressful situations, and how we deal with uncertainty, leading to determination. It has allowed us to know that in spite of this all, we have went over and we have accomplished the barriers that has been put before us. And what we need to do is continue that. Another thing that I do know is that the same guts, determination that you have in this moment, with all those things that are going on, whatever's coming, you've been challenged your entire lives, and you've demonstrated the most precious qualities that anyone can have is resilience. So in discovering who you are and taking time to really become who you are, congratulations, class of 2020.
And now, join us in recognition of the senior class of Harding University High School.
Omar Aguilar Savela, Jamin Akala Boreas, Leslie Algria Sandoval, Wulan Alaman Mejia, Ahmed Alexander, Brianna Alexander, Michaela Alexander, Irvin Amaya, Kevin Amaya Valata, Charles Anthony, Malik Anthony, Wulan Argueta Rivera, Karen Arita, Richard Armstrong, Stephanie Atkinson, Ahmad Austin, Raymel Avila, Julko Bajanji, Amoria Barber, Keyshawn Barber, Elijah Barnes, Richard Barrows Jr., Zaire Bale, Gustavo Bello, Carlos Beltran Hernandez, Pamela Barrios Panetta, Anijah Berry, Quantarius Black, Quantarius Blakeney, Jamaica Bluford, Brianna Bowman, Tyson Bowman, Anaya Boyd, Christopher Bryce Jr., Tadeja Bridges, Marcos Brees, Leonte Brooks, Ziana Brooks, Asia Brown, Damian Brown, Isaiah Brown, Rayshawn Brown, Haiti Bueso Garcia, Kenya Bueso Rivera, Samir Bujete, Christopher Butts, Zontavius Byers, Carolina Caballero, Edwin Cabrero Hernandez, Brandon Cadenas Chapton, Yolanda Kane, Jamal Campbell, Precious Campbell, Princess Campbell, Christian Canales Sarmiento, Kayla Kanzler, Christina Cantu, Michael Carey, Timothy Carmichael, DeQuinton Carruthers, William Castro, Jamie Ko, Jazir Charles, Jada Cherry, Litzy Chinchilla Aguilar, Tyler Chisholm, Kayla Cleckley, Melanie Coker, Kayla Collier, Luis Contreras Sierra, Malik Cook, Uriah Copeland, Monique Cotton, Yvette Cousins, Deja Crawford, Ashanti Crockett, Elda Cruz Anabria, Joquan Cunningham, Kiera Curry, Jose De Leon, Caitlin Dent, Jada Dayan Kinda, Brenda Diaz, Eddie Diaz, Mauricio Diaz Diaz, Jadalise Nicole Diaz Ubrera, Chancellor Dolphus, Jonquil Dozer, Arlene Dubon, Hunter Duncan, Janaya Dunkley, Marla Dunlap, Natalia Dunlap, Tamia Durham, Sharina Edwards, Fernando Escobar, Josue Espinoza, Victor Esteban Galvez, Malik Evans, Isaiah Falls, William Fant, Deja Farmer, Jada Farmer, Cameron Falk, Malik Faust, Mikhail Finner, Jason Figueroa Perez, Oscar Flores Portillo, Angie Flores Velasquez, Taylor Fluid, Zanaya Ford, Wendell Frazier, Krishad Funderburg, Kobe Funderburg, Taylor Gayton, Edwin Garcia Estrada, Dina Garcia Juarez, Rigoberto Garcia Montefiore, Jennifer Garcia Patricio, Kelly Gilbert, Rayshawn Gladden, Radim Glover, Adriana Gordon, Jefferson Grande Hernandez, Corey Grant, LaJoy Grant, Aukrey Green, Demetrius Green, Dylan Green, Sherrod Green, Daniel Griffith, Doris Guzman Corbera, Angie Hall, Aubrey Hamilton, Cretasia Hancock, Janaya Hardy, Emily Harris, Joshua Harris, Nardasia Harris, Hesalini Hernandez Manzares, Brian Hernandez Roca, Amani Heron, Amir Hodo, Tehran Hooper, Anaya Hoover, Karina Horn, Jerry Houston, Dorikus Howie, Daniel Hunt, Janae Jackson, Joshua Jackson. Keshawn Jeffries. Priest Jeffries. Aurelie Jimenez Corona. Damian Johnson. Danny Johnson. Jaden Johnson. Kalijah Johnson. Ziana Johnson. Christina Ka. Ahmed Kareem. Dominique Knox. Selena Kapa. Kulin Crejan. Briette Lara. Dennis Loreos Pacheco. Samuel Laris. Jaden Law. Chancellor Lawing. Shania Lima. Jose Leon Angelis. Andrea Leonor. Rayshawn Lewis. Ayana Lipscomb. Quandarius Lloyd. Stephen Lungayo. Jennifer Marisol Lopez Rodriguez. Karen Lopez Rodriguez. Jasad Love Clinton. Deja Lynch Pittman. Harina Marchina. Satale Marin Ruiz. Edgar Marin Barrera. Jayla Marion. Lorena Maros. Arceli Martinez. Jose Martinez. Kevin Martinez. Edwin Martinez Alvarez. Cynthia Martinez Diaz. Rosa Martinez Lovo. Philip Massey Jr. Daily Mutete Dores. Tyrese Molsby. Baruti Manzagu. Kashaya McCain. Zion McCall. Zamian McKenzie. Jada McLean. William McPherson. Miriam Medina. Edwin Melendez. Carla Malado Zavala. Jose Mendez Gonzalez. Dixie Mendoza Mendoza. Generalyn Minavar Rivera. Gerson Minavar Serrano. Samaya Meredith. Jocelyn Meza Rosario. Tyrell Miles. Claudia Mila Maldonado. Dawan Minigan. Erica Minigan. Jamira Mitchell. Daniel Mobley. Michaela Moffitt. Josue Molina. Vanessa Molina Trejo. DeAndre Moore. Narada Moore, Shamir Moore, Edna Morales Rojas, Lanasia Morgan, Michaela Moreland, Elijah Newkirk, Vu Nguyen, Jennifer Norman, Jennifer Nunez, Talia Oliphant, Chenwitu Onwuke, Anita Onyejiro, Kimberly Ortiz, Alana Owens, Kenya Pacheco Cruz, Kimberly Pacheco Cruz, Anir Padilla, Sarah Padilla Quinta, Christian Palafo Valens, Juan Palmo Santos, Peyton Palmer, Louis Palmer Jr., Josiah Paneo, Jonathan Pate, Dejan Patterson, Cobian Payne, Jamaris Pierce, Shemaiah Pagis, Junior Perez Castillo, Javare Peterkin, Jabare Peterkin, Petsava Deuce Petseye, Demaya Phillips, Andy Fong, Viviana Panita Olivia, Anthony Panita Romero, Octavia Porter, Helene Roland, Alejandro Ramirez Capado, Brandon Ramirez Mendez, Reina Ramirez Moscata, Sharina Ray, Daquan Redfern, Herber Reyes Maldonado, Jose Reyes Solorzano, DeAndres Rhodes, Mark Rice, Omari Richardson, Renee Rivera, Jacqueline Rivera Rojas, Jashante Robinson, Jorge Rodriguez, Payan Roland, Alicia Rowland, Jennifer Romero Prado, Frolan Rosario, Anthony Ross, Mary Ruby Galliano, Jennifer Ruiz Duran, Nasaya Rumley, Ana Salgado Marcelo, John Samayo Escobar, Gennaro Sanchez, Victoria Sanchez, Julia Santos Alvarado, Mitzi Santos Garcia, Ana Serrano, Kaz Shannon, Winoe Sue, Sarah Sue, Alexandra Smith, William Smith, Jaheim Smoot, Manrique Sorto Orleano, Walter Sorto Orleano, Abigail Sosa Concepcion, Selvin Sosa Garcia, Ayana Stanley, Tony Steele, Jalen Steele, Shaheem Suarez, Johnny Sullivan, Christian Sutton, Jaquavius Talbert, Nashawn Taylor, Mackenzie Thomas, Decarius Thompson, Agatha Titwana Kambaskongo, Eliza Trejo, Seneca Truesdale, Saudi Daniel Varela Saiz, Micaiah Vargas, Hassler Vasquez Antunes, Rogelio Vasquez Ocampo, Jackie Velasquez Gonzalez, Shanley Vong, Norian Walker, Raheem Walker, Tori Walker, Alicia Wall, Christopher Westmoreland, Nasir Wheeler, Antoine White, Elijah White, Kaya White, Raheem Whitworth, Liberty Wiggins, Trinity Wilder, Aaliyah Williams, Andrew Williams, Sekou Williams, Taylor Willis, Timothy Willis, Bryant Wilson, Caleb Wilson, Marcus Wilson, Mariah Wilson, Thomas Withers, Tanaya Womack, Charles Workman, Jeffrey Wright, Dishanda Winter, Derek Urell.
Graduates, please rise. By the authority vested in me as principal of Harding University High School and by North Carolina Department of Public Instruction and the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Board of Education, I now pronounce you graduates of Harding University High School, class of 2020. You may turn your tassel.